Peter Andre's How Highly Effective People Speak is a masterclass in the art of persuasive communication. The book delves into the psychological principles that underpin effective speaking and provides actionable strategies for influencing others with ease. Andre draws from research in psychology, neuroscience, and behavioral economics to explain how high performers captivate audiences, build trust, and drive action. The book is packed with real-life examples, case studies, and practical exercises, making it a valuable resource for anyone looking to enhance their communication skills. Part 1. The Psychology of Persuasion. Chapter 1. The Power of Framing. Framing refers to how information is presented to influence perception. Andre explains that the way a message is framed can significantly impact how it is received. For example, a doctor explaining a medical procedure to a patient can frame it in two ways. A. This procedure has a 90% success rate. B. This procedure has a 10% failure rate. Both statements convey the same information, but the first frame is more reassuring and likely to reduce anxiety. The patient is more likely to agree to the procedure when it's framed positively. Andre emphasizes that framing is not about manipulation, but about presenting information in a way that aligns with the audience's values and emotions. He provides strategies for effective framing, such as focusing on benefits rather than features. For instance, a salesperson selling a car might say, "This car will save you $500 a year on fuel," instead of, "This car has a fuel-efficient engine." Using vivid language, describing a product as refreshingly cool instead of cold creates a more appealing mental image. Chapter 2. The Principle of Reciprocity. Reciprocity is the idea that people feel obligated to return favors or concessions. Andre explains how this principle can be used to build rapport and influence others. Example: a restaurant offering a free appetizer to first-time customers creates a sense of indebtedness. The customers are more likely to order additional items or leave a generous tip, feeling compelled to reciprocate the gesture. Andre also discusses the importance of genuine generosity. Insincere gestures can backfire, as people can sense when they're being manipulated. He provides tips for applying reciprocity effectively. Give without expecting immediate returns. A manager who regularly offers help to their team without keeping score builds goodwill and trust. Personalize your gestures. A handwritten thank you note is more impactful than a generic email. Chapter 3. Social proof. Social proof refers to the tendency to follow the actions of others, especially in uncertain situations. Andre explains how high performers use social proof to build credibility and persuade others. Example: a fitness trainer showcasing testimonials and before and after photos of clients leverages social proof to attract new clients. Potential customers are more likely to trust the trainer's expertise when they see evidence of others' success. Andre provides strategies for using social proof effectively. Highlight popularity. A product labeled bestseller or most popular is more likely to attract buyers. Use credible endorsements. A tech company featuring a well-known expert's endorsement of their product enhances its credibility. Chapter 4. Authority and expertise. People are more likely to be influenced by those they perceive as authoritative or knowledgeable. Andre explains how to establish authority through credentials, confidence, and clear communication. Example: a financial advisor wearing a suit and displaying certifications on their office wall enhances their perceived authority. Clients are more likely to trust their advice. Andre also warns against overconfidence, which can come across as arrogance. He provides tips for balancing authority with humility. Cite credible sources. A speaker referencing reputable studies or experts strengthens their argument. Admit limitations. Acknowledging what you don't know builds trust and credibility. Chapter 5. Scarcity and urgency. Scarcity and urgency create a sense of exclusivity and immediacy, motivating people to act quickly. Andre provides examples of how high performers use these principles to drive action. Example: an e-commerce website displaying "only 3 left in stock" creates urgency, prompting customers to make a purchase before the item sells out. Andre emphasizes the importance of authenticity. False scarcity can damage trust and credibility. He provides strategies for using scarcity and urgency effectively. Highlight genuine limitations. A limited-time offer for a product launch creates excitement without misleading customers. Create exclusivity. A membership program with limited slots appeals to people's desire for exclusivity. Part 2. Building Trust and Connection, Chapter 6. The Role of Empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Andre explains how empathy fosters trust and connection, making communication more effective. For example, a manager noticing an employee's stress and saying, "I understand this project is overwhelming. Let's see how we can make it more manageable." Builds trust and loyalty. Andre provides techniques for demonstrating empathy. Active listening. Paying full attention and reflecting back what the other person says. Validating emotions. Acknowledging the other person's feelings without judgment. Chapter 7. The Power of Storytelling. Storytelling is a powerful tool for engaging audiences and making messages memorable. Andre shares strategies for crafting compelling stories. For example, a nonprofit organization sharing a personal story of someone they've helped creates an emotional connection, motivating donors to contribute. Andre outlines the key elements of effective storytelling: relatable characters. A story about a single mother overcoming adversity resonates with a wide audience. Conflict and resolution. A narrative arc that builds tension and resolves. It keeps listeners engaged. Chapter 8. Building Credibility. Credibility is essential for persuasive communication. Andre discusses how to build credibility through consistency, transparency, and expertise. For example, a politician who consistently follows through on promises and admits mistakes builds credibility, making their message more persuasive. Andre provides tips for maintaining credibility. Be transparent. Admitting mistakes and explaining corrective actions builds trust. Show expertise. Sharing relevant experience and knowledge enhances credibility. Chapter 9. The Art of Listening Effective. Communication is not just about speaking. It's also about listening. Andre explains how active listening fosters trust and understanding. For example, a therapist reflecting back a client's feelings and summarizing their concerns demonstrates active listening, creating a safe space for open dialogue. Andre provides practical tips for improving listening skills. Maintain eye contact. Shows attentiveness and respect. Avoid interruptions. Allows the speaker to fully express themselves. Part 3. Mastering Delivery. Chapter 10. The Importance of Body Language. Body language plays a crucial role in communication. Andre explains how to use nonverbal cues to convey confidence and sincerity. For example, a speaker maintaining an open posture and making eye contact appears more confident and trustworthy. Andre discusses common body language mistakes. Fidgeting signals nervousness or lack of confidence. Crossing arms can appear defensive or closed off. Chapter 11. Vocal Techniques. The way a message is delivered can significantly impact its effectiveness. Andre shares techniques for using voice modulation, pacing, and tone to enhance communication. For example, a motivational speaker using varied pitch and volume keeps the audience engaged and emphasizes key points. Andre provides exercises for improving vocal delivery. Practice breath control. Ensures a steady and confident voice. Record yourself. Helps identify areas for improvement. Chapter 12. Handling Objections. Objections are a natural part of persuasive communication. Andre explains how to address objections calmly and effectively. For example, a salesperson acknowledging a customer's concern and providing a thoughtful response builds trust and increases the likelihood of a sale. Andre outlines strategies for handling objections. Reframe objections. Turn a negative into a positive. Provide evidence. Use data or testimonials to address concerns. Part 4. Applying the Principles, Chapter 13. Public Speaking. Public speaking is a key context for applying the principles of persuasive communication. Andre provides tips for preparing and delivering impactful speeches. For example, a TED speaker using storytelling, humor, and visual aids captivates the audience and makes their message memorable. Andre addresses common public speaking, fears, and how to overcome them. Practice extensively, builds confidence, and reduces anxiety. Focus on the audience, shifts attention away from self-consciousness. Chapter 14. Negotiation. Negotiation requires a combination of persuasion and empathy. Andre explains how to use the principles of reciprocity, framing, and social proof to achieve win-win outcomes. For example, a business negotiator offering a concession in exchange for a reciprocal gesture builds goodwill and facilitates agreement. Andre provides strategies for preparing for negotiations. Understand the other party's needs. Enables tailored solutions. Set clear goals. Provides direction and focus. Chapter 15. Everyday conversations. The principles of persuasive communication apply to everyday interactions as well. Andre shares tips for using these principles in casual conversations. For example, a parent using positive framing and empathy to encourage their child to complete homework fosters cooperation and mutual respect. Andre emphasizes the importance of authenticity and adaptability in everyday communication. Conclusion. How Highly Effective People Speak is a comprehensive guide to mastering the art of persuasive communication. By understanding the psychological principles behind influence and applying practical strategies, readers can enhance their ability to connect with others, build trust, and drive action. Whether in public speaking, negotiation, or everyday conversations, the principles outlined in the book provide a roadmap for success.